What's up, Clean Cut crew? Welcome back to another episode. Actually, welcome to episode 60. Today we're reading and reacting to, I guess, what's going to be called the Submerged fish test. Last episode was pretty interesting, and we've been having some pretty good issues pretty much all week. But last episode was very visual and more focused on the art. So if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, check it out. But basically, the final test, or the submerged fish test, is starting. So yeah, let's get into it. Episode 60. The fish are swimming. It's pretty. It feels like we've really become fish. So they're like underwater right now. Did I skip something? Or is this like a little future panel? Okay, let me double check. All right, I'm on episode 60. Okay, I'm on the right panel, okay. All right, Shibisu is looking at some like aloha seals. How is it? Are the herders moving? Nope. They look too lazy to work. Wait a bit more. They will soon move according to that coffee machine. Damn. This is a ridiculous test, Shibisu says. The submerged fish hunt test? Alright, so that was a future glimpse. It seems like they're going back. Yes, it's like it sounds. You have to hunt the submerged fish and catch them. You want us to catch fishies? That's my specialty. I'll catch them all. Ha 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 ha. Sorry to burst your bubble, but you won't be the ones hunting the fish. What? Rex says. That's the herder's job, Yu Hansung says. What's that? They're herd fish? It's kind of cute. The name of the fish is the goby dolphin, also called the chaser. And the one in the center of the down hole is the goby queen, the queen of the goby dolphins. Beyond this hole you see, there lies yet another hole. This is a diagram of its structure. Okay. Interesting. Below the big hole, there's a deeper hole that's connected to underground water. So at 10 a.m. the water level rises, and at 5 p.m. the water moves out through that hole. Because of the structure's shape, we call this hole the wine glass. And when the wine glass is full, fish will gather here. That means it's mealtime for the goby queen. The goby dolphins prepare her food. They can make a net underwater using shinsu. And when the wine glass is full, they stand around in a circle and create a net that they will start to narrow. That's actually pretty cool. I like the colors that he's using here. They herd fish by making a net of shinsu in the wine glass and transport it to the center, the queen in the center. Yes, that's right. When the goby dolphin chases the fish with their net, the queen in the middle enjoys her meal. That's so interesting. I want to see what the queen looks like. So we get how they chase fish, but what's our role in this test? What you need to do is screech. The goby dolphins look like they're ready to go. All right, they start moving. Shibisu looks surprised. Hey, Kun, they're starting to move. Kun replies, they're moving. Lazy jerks, at the rate they're going, will they even finish by 5 p.m.? This means that now, Bam and Rachel must have started to move. All right, things are moving. Okay, look at that. That's crazy. The net is coming down, Bam. The herding has begun. What you need to do is protect the herders so that Bam and Rachel, who have become fish, can reach the queen. Become fish? What do you mean? When the test begins, Bam and Rachel will go into the wine glass through a hole next to the big hole. Oh, that's pretty cool. They'll be surrounded by a special shinsu bubble. The shinsu bubble is designed to move according to the chaser's shinsu. That means when the herders start the chase, the bubble will move along with it. If Bam and Rachel use that method to get into the queen's mouth safely, get swallowed up, and emerge through her other hole, you pass the test. Don't worry, safety. This bubble is sterilized, so it can endure her digestive juices. Huh? So there's nothing for us to do? Even if we don't do anything, the chasers will take Bam and Rachel anyway. You really think so? Huh. Even when tuna appear for the groups of sardines, sharks will appear to eat it. The goby dolphins that chase fish also has its enemies. How are things looking, Hots? What is that? What about the thief? There's nothing really. I don't think they'll be moving soon. He's wearing his traditional gear. Oh, okay. Their backs look like Bulbasaurs. Thief. Their real name is Barnacle Goblin. They don't eat the goby dolphins. Thief, Barnacle Goblin, the goby dolphins, they are. But they steal the fish that the goby dolphins have herded. The giant wetworm that they grow can stretch its body and move and mouth freely. They can use their mouth to dig the shallow earth and reach the water in the wine glass, and use their mouth to steal the fish that collected by the herders. And thieves get those fish by cutting worm's belly. Oh wow. If Bam and Rachel are unfortunate enough to be caught in the worm's mouth, they will end up being eaten by the worm before they ever reach the queen, and thus fail the test. Another enemy of the goby dolphin is the dog. The real name is the striped earth pig. They eat the goby dolphins. Dog, striped earth pig, eats goby dolphins, doesn't get along with thieves, fast and speedy unlike its appearance. It looks similar to Mr. Rack. What? I wonder if these notes are coons. So they don't get along well with the thieves. And the dogs, not here yet? Not yet. Keep an eye on the thieves for now. If the bubble gets caught by a worm, it's game over. Okay, and did you see the bull? No, not yet. I feel the same about the other ones, but I really hope this one doesn't appear. The bull. Oh, it's got like the jihad color scheme. This strange creature is a glutinous tyrant and just appeared a few years ago. Bull, ? Silhouette is similar to Mr. Rack. Super strong, super fast, eats a ton. Normally this type of creature doesn't exist in low levels like this, but we don't know how they got here. Anyway, in this area, here's at the very top of the food chain. He's known as the bull because of his bad temper and huge appetite. Goby dolphins are on his food list and humans aren't. Aren't any exceptions either. Humans aren't any exception either. Not long ago, some regulars accidentally ran into this monster and they were all eaten. I like their new outfits. If this creature appears while you're taking the test, things will become very difficult. Oh no. Oh, it's definitely gonna appear during the test. Oh, he looks really interesting. He's like it's almost like a spearman. Crack. And a lizard. Interesting. Tap, tap. Alright, that was the end of the issue. So, I don't know, I clapped there. But let's read the SAU blog post. I was quite sick yesterday, throwing up and ate and all. What I ate and all. Sleep made me feel better, but still I can't sit down for long. With not being able to work, next week is truly a crisis. The test looks hard, but actually it is simply protecting the goby dolphins. All right, so that was a pretty cool issue. There's a lot going on with kind of like what is happening during the test. It was a little bit confusing to follow, but basically, as SAU said, they have to protect the dolphins so that Bam and Coon can kind of get swallowed up by the dolphin queen. One of the things I liked about this issue particularly, and this was kind of like the point of the anime where I was like, wow, this is a cool series, was the introduction of all these different like monsters or creatures or whatever they call them here in Tower of God. But it just kind of made the world seem like a lot bigger than it was, because previously in all the other issues, it was kind of very limited to the experiences of Bam and Kun and just everybody. It was just a very like human on human experience, or I guess humanoid experience. But this kind of shows that there's monsters out there that are dangerous, so it kind of like shapes the world into like a more like action adventure instead of literally just climbing a tower where they compete with each other to get higher. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let me know if you guys kind of felt the same way when this test kind of got introduced. But yeah, it's been a pretty solid week of reading Manhwa. Very lucky that all these issues were super interesting. So yeah, I'm about to wrap it up here. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.